So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Roberto Carlos picks it up. Shot, surely! It's off target and by quite a way.
Napoli certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Not the most accurate pass. Kvaratskhelia. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, super ball! I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Gets his head on it! Scholes. And it's Doué. And Kvaratskhelia. And the pass is intercepted. Maradona. Great vision. Well, played right into his path. And he charged for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? And this is Hullet, and Hullet! Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early.
Oh, what a mistake! All the way back. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Vieira. And this is Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cafu has the space to scheme. It's a good run, that. Great timing.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, good climb! They want to be quick to recover this. Hullet! Oh, split-second reaction.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Takes the shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far. There they go, hunting again.
Oh, good-looking ball. No, it's come to nothing. Hullet. Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cafu cuts out the pass. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a promising position. And a header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Costa Curta. Doué. Good ball, good take. Knocks it out wide. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. But he's made sure that's not getting through. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. Baresi. Referee has just said play on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Bullet, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Batistuta. He's played it back.
Well, he just did.
Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Cafu. And here's Messi. Cafu. Here comes the cross. Oh, that's a fine interception. Costa Curta. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Galatasaray trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half. That could spell trouble. The execution was lacking. Maradona. And it's Batistuta. Oh, super find.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking to play him in. And this is Ibrahimovic. Tries a shot! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? No way through, so back at... Can he finish? Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Good chance here! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos goes short. And here's Roberto Carlos. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maradona. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Header! And he should have made them pay.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Gullit, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. And that was nowhere near his best.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's the keeper's ball. Nicely spread. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And this is Batistuta. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Look at the space here. Gullit, who does have an assist to his name. Messi. Tries to pass it through. Cafu. Cross from Cafu. Here comes Impress, and no mistake. Roberto Carlos. Cafu gets across to intercept that. Gullit. It's a good run down the right. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. Galatasaray very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And it's Batistuta. Oh, that's clever. Oh, this is a great position. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And he's in on goal. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Napoli really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Can he get it through? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Roberto Carlos. Donnarumma. De Bruyne. Costa Curta. Maradona. Bonucci promptly onto that, and that is that. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. No second thought, a straight red card. Galatasaray are down to 10 men. Akanji. Donnarumma. And Akanji. Cafu pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Now there's a... And he shoots! And a neat finish! We thought they were done, but never say never! And time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front.
And Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Just eases him off the ball. Cafu. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Xavi. Threads one in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Looking to play him in.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Xavi, cute ball now, how can he reach it?
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Shevchenko. Platini. Messi. He's onside. Messi! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Messi looking to receive it in space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's picked it up out wide. Cannavaro can clear it away. And it's Hullet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Xavi. Marquez spots it and intercepts. Galatasaray yet to have an attempt on goal. That has not gone well. Hullet. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Now it's Del Piero. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. And Del Piero! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Vieira is there, and he can get that clear. Nice physical challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There's a quick free kick, and this is Del Piero. Hullet, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's a sharp little ball here. Azar. Vieira. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Xavi. Succumbs to the pressure. And the counter is on. Cafu. Nicely weighted ball. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Del Piero on a strong run here. Vieira. And it's Hullet. Messi receives it in a wide position. Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Hullet. That's an excellent interception. Platini. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And no, that was never going to make it. Looking for the run, and this is Hazard. Oh, super fun. There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Hazard! He doesn't look too happy with that. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point.
Galatasaray really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And here's Messi. Corner number 2 then. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. That's good running with the ball. Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And here's Hazard. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. And he was quick to react. Platini gets on his bike and on the move. No, that's been intercepted. Platini is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a promising position. And he lines up a cross. Oh, good effort! Well taken goal. How they've waited, now they have it! Hazard duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Galatasaray have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again. And he shoots! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, great leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now he's got space here. Oh, delightful ball. And he's managed to get free. That's going to go a long way. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's intervened well there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great vision. That is good alertness. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Messi gets into a good position. Oh, super ball! Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
That's a little off target. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Thuram gets across to intercept that. No way through. Now it's Messi. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Azar. Roberto Carlos. That ball looks a good one. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Galatasaray nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Well, played right into his path. Very much into the last knockings. Now it's Messi. Pullet finding himself in space. And this is Messi. It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's Azar! And he thumps it clear. Good ball, good take. That's that, the end. Galatasaray have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Azar taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. The instantly recognisable golden locks of Pavel Nedved, Jim. A gem of a player, isn't he? So fiercely competitive and tenacious.
Yeah, probably the purest striker of a football I think I've ever seen. No...
Snyder! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. That has not gone well. Cruyff. That has been slung wide. He's got away. Lizarazu with the delivery. Rijkaard is there and he can pick it up. Looking to play him in. Liverpool have reclaimed it. And it's Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Snyder. Lizarazu has it in a wide... Terrific effort! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Eto'o. Pull it. Rijkaard. Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Snyder. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either and sizing each other up.
Cafu. And the counter is on. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Threads one in. And this is Messi. And Messi!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he thumps it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Buffon trying to keep this in. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Eto'o. Chiellini deals with that comfortably. Cruyff has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Liverpool have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And here's Cruyff. Messi. Pull it. Now that looks a decent ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Liverpool are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Pull it, makes a dash for it. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pull it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, super ball. Crossed into the box.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And that's a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And he's being shifted off it. It's a pretty loose pass. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Liverpool clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Eto'o. Roberto Carlos. Messi. Hazard. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's superb. Nedved. Eto'o. Well, they can break here. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. And he cuts out the supply. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. That's a sharp pass. Nedved. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hazard has the space to scheme. Chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Eto'o. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's running through. And he's there to get it away. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 25, Eto'o. Number 14,
Belling in the hunt
Messi.
and looking threatening.
Number 10,
Aims
Schneider.
beyond the defence.
Number 8.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short
Coming on
there.
the field,
Well, I think the opposition
number
saw
6,
that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Number 23, Bale. Number
Looking
18,
tiny in possession here.
Musiala.
Cannavaro
Number
calmly
4,
anticipates.
Francesco Totti.
Lovely pass, but
Number
can he get there?
17, Bellingham.
And it's Messi. Ibrahimovic. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Quality ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Now it's Musiala. And the shot! And it's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Liverpool have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Liverpool surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he welcomes it in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pull it. Totti. Now it's Isak. Isak. Lizarazu. Lizarazu crosses.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Ibrahimovic can be a real threat inside the box. Pullet really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Corner number 2 then. And he's gone backward here. And a chance! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Great defending, strong and determined. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Totti. Goes looking wide. Crosses it in here.
Liverpool really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out.
3 minutes at a time.
And here's Bale. Pull it. Deep into stoppage time. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Totti. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he is... Can he finish? He's got a goal! 2 to the good. And that will be the final act. Galatasaray were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality.
Totti! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Kajolu. He'll try from distance. Corner number 2 then. Totti plays it short. It's Totti! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Now it's Hazard. Galatasaray ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, well played.
Diaz clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Cross goes in there. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well,
Totti! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Now that's a fine challenge. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Well read, nice interception. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bullet, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Well timed, excellent interception. Galatasaray, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi. So what can they make of this? And it's Hullet.
Arsenal definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's made its way to him. And the finish! And now they can spring out of defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cross from Robertson. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, great leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nicely spread. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Into the channel, where it came from. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Tries to play it through. Quality ball. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. And this is Hazard. It's Ibrahimovic! Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Diaz.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, it's come off the upright. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And the pass is intercepted. Diaz is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Hullet. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. Good chance here! Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cafu. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Diaz. No, he's not getting past him there. Cafu.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
The final seconds now. The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Rijkaard calmly answered. So a temporary halt to the action. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. The second period is underway. So neither side has yet broken through. And that was asking for too much. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Good ball over the top. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Hullet. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nice looking ball. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Now it's Raul. Raul going forward. Hullet. Vieira. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Vieira does well to get it back.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he stop it going out? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Hullet. And it's Messi. Can he spark a counter here? So we've reached the hour mark. Raul. Raul going face to face with his great rival. Raul! And it's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can...
And pull it! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bonucci defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested.
Diaz! Azar. Now it's Azar. He's picked his way through. And Hullet! And that is doing no harm at all. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Diaz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that interception was most necessary.
Substitution in progress.
Galatasaray can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nedved.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Luis Diaz. Number 9, Javier Savion.
Good play on the left-hand side
Number
here.
7,
And it's
Francesco
Rijkaard.
Totti.
And here's Van
Number
Nistelrooy.
19, Girmeye.
Well, the defence
Coming on
just
the field,
about came out on top,
number
but they were certainly
24,
tested.
Hazard. Number 36,
He is through here.
Number 22, Gerrard. Number 18,
And he's picked out the
Messi.
run. He's found the way through. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Marquez has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Well, this is surely their last chance. Takes aim and crosses. He's cut it out. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He has found the way through.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Caught offside that time. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.